can include sudden and powerful explosions from pressurized systems and highly combustible liquids to treacherous terrain or slick tarmac surfaces. There's also the danger of exposure to toxic chemicals, hazardous cargo, and, with military aircraft, the danger of live weapons. The stress on emergency responders at the scene of a traumatic aircraft event can be exhausting and overwhelming. Professional, peer supporters, chaplains, and mental health professionals should be on hand to provide one-on-one crisis intervention for emergency personnel showing signs of distress. All protective equipment and clothing has limitations. It is important to understand and not exceed the capabilities of protective equipment. Firefighters who may be exposed to proximity firefighting, such as fuel spill fires that generate high radiant heat, are required to use the proper protective clothing for proximity firefighting. And when responding to an emergency, it should take the ARFF personnel no longer than 1 minute to be fully dressed. Both OSHA and NFPA require that anyone that may be exposed to respiratory hazards must use self-contained breathing apparatus, or SCBA. Because the lungs and respiratory tract are more vulnerable to injury than any other part of the body, ARFF personnel should not be allowed to participate in any firefighting activities without SCBA. Several companies manufacture SCBAs with different features, construction, and operation, but firefighters are required to use the positive pressure, open-circuit, self-contained SCBA. All ARFF vehicles should have adequate breathing apparatus and spare cylinders available for the number of firefighters that could be assigned to ride on that vehicle. SCBA equipment should be inspected at the beginning of each shift and after every use. Make sure that the cylinder is within 90% of full, that all gauges